Hello, everybody. My name is Yeni Jayalaksana, the Strategic Academic Specialist of EC-Council. Welcome to CyberQ Cyber Range. This will be the platform you will utilize for your upcoming Capture the Flag competition event. You will be given instruction on how you will get to this site, as well as how to redeem the skill packs for the competition. Today, I will go directly to the example of the experiences that we have, which you can utilize to learn on how to capture the flags. I have some tips about learning. I found that learning is most effective when we think about what we are doing, because if we don't think about what we are doing and just following the instruction or the cue or the hints, we're not really learning. Therefore, I encourage you to start with finding out what's being asked, and then look for cues, find the alternative solutions, and then give it a try to solve the problem. In the world of cybersecurity, it is highly important that you have the skills to think critically and find solution and be creative. Think about if a hacker is trying to hack your system, what would they do? Therefore, always try to think outside the box, and therefore you will be able to do things that perhaps you won't expect you are able to do previously. Let's begin. Depending on the instruction given, you will be able to find the skill packs either under the dashboard, My Skill Packs, or under the dashboard, Free Experiences. We are going to do the My First Blue Flag. To start this experience, click on the My First Blue Flag, and you can see that it's going to be 60 minutes to find 8 flags. So the blue flag will be the challenge for us to find out what would be the skills we can learn to defend our system. Click on the play now, and then do not close the window. We'll be waiting for the experience to launch. While we are waiting, I would like to encourage you to also check our material that has been given to you on Ethical Hacking Essential, Network Defense Essential, and Digital Forensic Essentials. Go through it and then learn something from it. Therefore, you will not only having the skill, but also you have the sufficient knowledge about the world of cybersecurity. Hit the launch button here to launch your experience. On the top of the screen, you will see how much time left for this particular experience. On the left side, you will find a window for the list of flags or the questions you have to solve, the virtual machine. There are 2 of them. We will work on as we go through the flag questions. And today, for this challenge, we do not have an available instruction. However, if you go through this video and then listen to the cue given, you will be able to try it yourself afterward. On the right side here is our working space. And you can see that there are additional button in here in the three dots. So if you lose connection with our virtual machine, you can use reset, start, or shut down and then start again. Please ask your host their advice on what to do if this happened to you. All right, let's give it a try for the first flag. As I mentioned, it is important to first understand the question. And after you understand the question, then you look for cues and think about how you can solve this question. And afterward, you will be able to give it a try and then enter your answer. The first flag is a blue flag. It says, what is the clear text password of sadmin at FRF? Although you might be confused on what is FRF, if you see this kind of question, you will relate that, maybe FRF is a place or a machine. You are right. Please check on your virtual machine. You can click on the virtual machine and then find FRF. If you click on it, you will see that the username is admin and the password is Chiapet. You can copy this and then go back to your flags and then you can paste it. You can also type it in if you don't want to copy and paste. You must click the check button to enter your answer. Now you can see that it's the correct attempt. For the next answer, I would like to show you what if you answer it incorrectly. On purpose, I will just answer it incorrectly. And if I hit check, you can see that I have 5 attempts total to give it a try. And the score will be affected. If you use multiple attempts, usually there will be some score deducted because you are actually utilizing more time in solving this question. If you use all the 5 attempts, then you will no longer have the point from this question. All right, for the second question, now let's find out the answer to this question. Again, understand the question. What is the flag in the file ftp-flag.txt at FBF? Now you know that FBF is one of the virtual machines. And the file that we have to find is ftp-flag.txt. Let's go to FBF. Click on a virtual machine and then click on FBF. It will open this machine. Now you need to log in to this machine. To do that, click on Ctrl-Alt-Delete and then enter the password. You can see that I do click icon to copy the password. It will enter the password automatically. And then you can hit submit and you find it here. You can say no to this question. All right. Let's go back and see the question one more time. What is the flag in the file ftp-flag.txt? I actually don't see this file. There is another file in here, but this is not the file we're looking for. Then how to do this? It's practically the same way on how you find a file in your own personal computer. Let's click on the File Explorer and then type file, ftp underscore flag txt and then enter. So the File Explorer window will help us to find this file. We need a little bit of time until we find the file. Okay, you see that now we have found the file. The next action will be to open this file. You can double click this file and you will see that we find the flag answer is monitor. Now you can enter this answer in the space provided. Click the button try again. Now you can see that this attempt is correct. All right, let's go to the third question. What is the clear text password of administrator at FBF? Since you have answered the first question, you will figure it out that it's basically the same kind of question like the first one. Do you remember how to do that? You're right. Let's go to virtual machine and then click on the FBF and the password is chiapet1. You can go back here and then enter the answer. All right, great. So now we have 3 flags answered. We are now moving on to the red flag question. Okay, we are going to be a little bit more advanced now because we are going to do some command using Nmap. The first thing we need to do will be to access our Kali machine. How to recognize that it's a Kali machine? You can see from the window here, it's a Windows Server 2012. So this is not the machine. Let's go back here. And then there is a Kali here. Click on there, that button. Now you can see that now we are on Kali machine. Okay, as I mentioned, for this particular challenge, you will use Nmap commands. Now you are already at Kali machine. To be able to do this solution, to find solution for this question, we have to open our command prompt. That will be this icon on the top. If you click on it, it will open a command window. If you are very new to Nmap command, I would recommend that you can type Nmap and then enter. It will give you all the commands provided to do this practice. Okay. Although there will be some learning curve, perhaps, and now since you have time before our competition, please go ahead and then find the answer on how to use the Nmap commands as listed in here. In cybersecurity, I believe that each of you will need to learn by yourself outside of the explanation because that's how you learn the most and learn the best. Trying things and then it's okay. It could be trial and error. And I believe through the trial and error, you will be able to learn something more rather than just following the exact instruction that is given by us. Okay, so now I would like to introduce you on how to use the hint. I will purposely use the hint so that we can see how we can solve this problem. However, remember, in the competition, you will be scored based on the time in completing the challenge as well as the accuracy. And if you use the hint, there will be some deducted points. If you want to win, try your best not to use the hint. So that's a little bit of advice from me. Okay, let's go here. How many TCP ports are open at 10.10.1.101? Let's check the hint. So there are 3 hints here. We can try does st. All right, it's fine. Let's try it first. Nmap does st. And my advice is you follow exactly the capital and a small case. All right, you can see that there's a warning, no target specified. Because you're new, you don't know how to do this. Let's use the second hint. Oh, Nmap st. Okay, actually, I did that already. Now let's do the third hint then. Oh, I see. We actually have to use Nmap, that's st 10.10.1.101. Let's do that. Nmap that st 10.10.1.101 and hit enter. Wait a little bit for the result. It looks like it's gonna work. All right, the result is out. There is something that perhaps you need to know, that by default, there are 1,000 ports. And that is perhaps the knowledge you will gain from the other material, not directly from here. I also advise that because our Capture the Flag competition will be open note, open book, open internet, you can always utilize your time to also search using the search engine, for example, Google, to find the cue or the answer to the challenge we give you. Okay, so now, because you know by default that there are 1,000 port, and it say over here 998 close port. So you can guess that there are actually 1,000 minus 998, which is equal to 2 ports being used or open. Let's enter it and check. Yes, that's correct. All right, excited? Let's go to the next one. What is the server flag in Apache HTTP headers at 10.10.1.101? Again, let's use the hint. However, if you know how to do this, do not use the hint because it will give you some deducted points. Okay, so the hint number 1, this is a banner grabbing task. Honestly, I'm not a hacker or I'm not a cybersecurity person, so I have no clue about this term. And I will just do next hint. Okay, so we can do script equal to HTTP dash headers. Okay, but let's look at the question. Okay, maybe by now I understand that I actually have to put the 10.10.1.101. Let's do that. I try my best not to use my 13 hint here. Okay, I don't think I can do that. So let me do dash script equal to HTTP headers. All right. And remember, we're still using Nmap. Okay. it works. Let's wait a little bit to see the result. Okay, we got this result. The question is, what is the server flag in the Apache HTTP headers? Okay, this is the headers. Okay, server flag. Which one is that? Oh, okay, this one, server flags. Level horse. Let's type that in and see if we get the right answer. Yay, we got it right. Okay, let's go to the next one now. What port is the Apache web server running at 10.10.1.101? Okay, I don't know. Let's look at the hint. Okay, we have to use the scanning tool, and we need to use Nmap, and this is the command. Okay, let's try that. Nmap -a -p dash 110.10.1.101. Enter. Okay, it will take a little bit of time for this particular comment because as you have seen, it is a scanning function. Okay, we got the result. Let's see. What port is the Apache web server running? Let's look it up. What port? Okay. Okay, so to find that answer, there are actually two ports. Remember the previous question that there are two ports open. So this is the first port. This is the second port. Now you see that this one is Ubuntu. So, and remember that the previous question, it say Apache server flag was level horse. So this one is Apache. So now we can see the port number is 80. All right, we got it. We only have two questions left. Let's check it out. The next question, again, try to understand the question first. What is the flag on the web server at HTTP 10.10.1.101? I will again use the hint. It say go to browser and then check the website. Probably we have to type this. All right, correct. Let's go to the browser. So to find your browser, click on the icon on the top left corner here, and then click on the web browser. Okay, so now you only need to type HTTP and enter. All right, we find it. The answer is sealed. Now we can enter this answer and again hit check button. Okay, only one more. Aren't you excited? Let's check it out how we can solve this last problem. The question is how many TCP ports are open below 1024 at this address 10.10.155. Let's look at the hint. So the hint is use Nmap, try Nmap -st similar to what we had used before. And then the last one is try nmap that dash st 10.10.155. Okay, it means that we have to go back to the prompt, to the command prompt, and then let's enter this command. Close the browser. Scroll down to the command. Click here. And map dash st 10.10.155. Okay. While waiting for this, I would like to encourage you to check how you can use the other commands for Nmap. The CTF challenge you will face will certainly be different than what I show you here. It could be more advanced, it could be similar, but if you understand how to use the Nmap commands, then you will have a few steps ahead of the other teams. Okay, so let's see how many TCP ports are open. Okay, remember the default is how many? 1,000. So it say only one, right? 1,000 minus 999. Let's see if I am correct. All right, yay. Okay, so we managed to complete all the flags. We are done. In your CTF event competition later on, be sure that once you answer all the questions, click on the radio, on the power button on the right side in here, and then hit finish. Okay, you are done. Congratulations. Perhaps what I show you today is something that is new to you, and therefore I would like to encourage you to find what you can learn more beyond what I show you here. Also, when you are preparing yourself, go ahead and do search in the search engine through Google, and then learn the most as best as you can before the competition. In the competition later, you will be tested for your speed, for your accuracy, and then also how you can really get the highest score of all the competitors within this Capture the Flag competition. Thank you very much for your attention. This is Yani Jayalaksana from EC-Council. Very happy to share what I have shared just now with you all. Have a great day.